Alright, y'all. So how you been in Las Vegas? That's the last time I seen you.
Yeah, I've been good.
Work. You and you had a good time? You know, I gotta admit, the first time I met you, I thought that was your mama at that little taco percent. The little old lady that was acting a fool.
Y'all should have seen this black lady up in there acting a fool, and I was just contemplating, like, his food looked good, but I was like, I don't know this place. It's kind of a little high, whatever. I was like, let me ask him if his food good. Mm-hmm. So I asked him, I was like, hey, is your food good?
I was like, it was alright.
Right. I was like, So I get the ordering, and they literally are like, oh, this is card only, no. And I had all cash because the hotel had my card all messed up. Mm-hmm. So, on hold and stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. My card was literally freezed until a week after I got home. And I didn't even call my bank or nothing. I'm just like, it's the hotel. They just trying to, figure my stuff out. Mm-hmm. So Dave was like, oh, I would pay for your stuff. I'm like, that is so nice. People out of town sometimes. But he was like, I'll pay for your stuff. And I was like, you know what, that is just really, really nice. And I was like, but I can't let you do that. This
I feel it. But yeah, like, the very first time I met you, I really felt like, well, you told me what you do, like modeling, acting, and all that, and I'm thinking, I'm be real, I'm thinking, oh man, she probably be here, be there, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but like, you really had like a Beyonce, a Queen of England, like, way you carried yourself. Like,
I like that.
It's quite the
Queen of England.
Yeah, damn, I forgot my headphones.
Yeah.
Hold on, make sure I'm good.
Okay, so we're not gonna use the.
Are we live right now?
Alright, y'all ain't gonna.
Yeah, so we already rolling. And
I'm
gonna do like a little intro.
Hey, the bottom now, turn it all the way to the right.
Hold on. Yeah, everybody good.
David, I didn't meet you. I'm Nasia.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we got Nasia.
Nasia Taylor.
And Ivy is MIA.
Okay.
Where she at?
Yeah, what's your name again?
My name is Devin, but I go by David Don. Okay.
And David Double D7G. So basically, we gonna get it started, y'all. Shit, we got two beautiful queens here, and we got some questions to ask them.
Oh yeah.
They coming from all the way. Where y'all guys from again?
So I'm originally from Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I was living in Richmond. Okay. Yeah, and then I moved here from Richmond.
Go.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I appreciate y'all being here, and we have a few questions, have a little fun.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna go with the flow. If we ask you a question, y'all feel comfortable saying it, we ain't gonna throw y'all on the bus, because we know everybody got their people.
Hey, that shit takes so
That's true. Everybody got their people,
So yeah, man, we're just gonna have fun with it. So first of all, introduce yourself. You wanna do your social media or whatever?
Okay, hey, I am Taylor Watts. That's my Instagram. I am Taylor Watts. Basically that's my TikTok name, and that's my Facebook name too, Taylor Watts. I'm a model, actress, business owner.
Anything like you might have seen, like acting wise?
Not yet. As far as me speaking, I'm not gonna talk about the featured roles where I'm just sitting there looking cute. I don't care about that. Okay.
Hey, you in there though?
A lot of people love that. Cool. We are doing P-Valley season 2 right now together. Okay. That's how we met each other. So we can't really talk too much about it. But that's how we met.
That's like a super production right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're not supposed to say nothing until it starts airing.
Is that like a reality TV or something?
It's a scripted series on HBO.
Okay.
Or the Stars.
I think it's Stars.
It's one of them.
It's one of them.
Subscriptions.
But they had a really good season 1.
Yes, excellent.
Most people didn't know how I was gonna go because it's based on a strip. It's like a strip club.
Okay.
And one of the main characters is Uncle Clifford. He's a trans you know, a guy, it's a girl, you know. So a lot of people just didn't know how it was gonna come out to everybody. And then they had a black guy. He ended up, you know, he a straight thug dude, but he ended up being gay as well. So a lot of people just didn't know in the community how it was gonna go over with everybody, but everybody loved it. It was a hit. So season 2 got renewed, and you know, we working on it now. You know, COVID had a lot going on with it, but you know, it's getting done. So.
That it is.
2022, it should be out.
Yes.
Okay, what about you? I might say your name. You said
Nasia.
Nasia? Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to say it 3 more times. Nasia. Okay.
Go ahead. Get the
So what
your
is
brain.
Nasia?
My name is Shinee. Everybody calls me Nasia. My Instagram is Shinasia M. SHENASIA. And I just moved here not too long ago, trying to get more into acting. I've been modeling for years, probably like 8-9 years.
Tell me about your modeling experience.
Lord, it's so much. Like I've modeled. I've done shows in New York. I've done Small Boutique Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week.
That little walk the aisle thing.
The runway.
Runway. I'm not a fashion guy. I didn't mean aisle. The runway. Yes. I've worked with so many designers. Just a lot. So I wanted to really get into acting. Just expand my horizons. So that's how I ended up here.
Atlanta is the place to do it.
It is Black Hollywood. So
Are y'all two currently in Atlanta now?
I live in Decatur, yeah.
Okay, in the area.
In the area,
I got you. So, like, with all your modeling and everything, like, what have y'all learned? Like, do y'all have any regrets or?
Honestly, that's why I'm doing a model class December 11th because
you going to school for it?
No, I'm teaching girls.
Teaching the
class. Oh, wow.
Yes, because it is so much that, you know, that just goes on in the industry. Like, you know, people don't take you serious. You're cute, but, you know, they just want to have sex with you, you know. Photographers. I've never met a photographer till this day that did not try to move on me while I was, you know, doing a photo shoot with them. And it sucks because nowadays I really don't do a lot of photo shoots because I don't want to have that issue, you know. So it's a real sexualized thing, but one thing I did have to learn about modeling is you have to make it into what you want it to be. You don't have to follow the trend. You don't have to be a sexy Instagram model. Like, model how you want to model, and you know, it's all about just being confident. It's about your aura. It's about you. So I learned a lot with modeling. I got scammed a lot, you know. People tell you they can do things for you and stuff like that, and they really can't. So honestly, I never got with the modeling agency. I always stayed independent. I did everything my own. I book all my own stuff. I make my own money. I keep 100% of the profits too. So
and you know, it's a shame to me they be talking about how women have so many advantages for them being pretty, but for you to just talk about all the disadvantages that industry brings, it really just brings that to a lot.
It's good and bad. Like, and I think a lot of people don't understand how good and bad it is. A lot of times people think it's just all good and it looks good, but girls go through a lot.
Yes. A lot. And being freelance is harder than if you're with the agency because you have to do everything by yourself. I have to book all my shows, book all my shoots. I'm literally doing everything on my own. So it's harder. You keep the money, but it is harder
to make the money.
So when y'all say y'all model, like, 'cause I don't really know much about the fashion world, you know what I'm saying? So, like, y'all be in like rap videos too, or like the runways, like.
So you have different type of modeling. You have commercial modeling, which is mainly print. You have runway modeling, which is designers pretty much, and then you have women that do videos and things like that. So we both done them all.
Yeah, I told myself, I was like, look, I'm gonna explore my.
Yes.
I'm it. Okay, I know I'm it. So I'm just gonna do it all. I know I can do it all. So,
yes.
But one thing I will say is, the Atlanta has saturated modeling down a lot. When I was in Ohio and up north, I was published. I had about 5 or 6 publications, like in different magazines. I was in Jet magazine, Beauty of the Week, when I was real young. And but then when I came down here, you really don't see too much editorial modeling going on. All you see is music videos, and in music videos, they want girls to twerk and dance. So they looking for strippers, okay? They're not looking for models. So it's been plenty of big directors that I had to walk up to and say, hey, sir, excuse me, I don't feel comfortable dancing. I don't dance. I'm not a dancer. I'm a model. And in my description, when I booked with you guys, I told you that I model. You know what I'm saying? So it's been plenty of sets that I, nice, peacefully left and, didn't get paid, but I left with my dignity and my morals and values.
Wow, man. I mean, just hearing that, just like, I never really thought about it like that. Because now, as I think about it, like, all the rap videos are, like, bitches just twerking and stuff. Like, so, like, well, congratulations to y'all. I mean, not congratulations, but just, like, saying no to that. I respect it.
But I do want to say this too, because this is something I wanted to cover. A lot of people look down on me after I started doing music videos, because I was real. I'm sexy. Like I like my body. Like my body is popping. I'm popping. Like so, I would get up there and I would do my thing. And me being a freelance model, so I was doing like 2 to 3 videos a day. I was working a nighttime job from like 7 to like 7 in the morning at a factory in Union City. And then I would like literally change my clothes in the car and I would go teach. I was a substitute teacher. So I would pick up different, whatever school I wanted to go to that was close to my job. I would pick up a shift. When I get out there at 3 o'clock, I would go do a music video. Sometimes squeeze in, try to do one for an hour or two, one place, and then try to do another one. So I was literally getting no sleep, but I was like really just grinding, and people was just looking at me like, oh, you degrading yourself. You on there with the rappers saying different lyrics to girls and all this stuff. But in me personally, I was paying my bills and I was eating. I had just came from my hometown. My boyfriend, I came home one day and he took everything out of my house. Everything. And I had just moved to Atlanta. I was just there for like 3 or 4 months. The man took everything out of my house. So it was like me grinding from zero. And the music videos literally paid my bills. So one thing I can say, like, it's not really my favorite part about my career, but I can say I hustled, I worked, I did what I had to do. And music videos are not that bad. Like, girls gotta stop looking at it like it's just such a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but you do have to figure out how you're gonna be portrayed. Cause, I seen a video, I was actually producing a video and Future literally ashed his blunt on a girl's head. And I just
damn, you for real?
I was like, ooh, I don't know if, I could have been that girl, but I also wouldn't have been dancing and twerking on the car while he's standing on top. I just wouldn't have been doing that. So you gotta pick and choose your battles and, figure out, what's gonna be a good look for you and what's not gonna be a good look for you. But being sexy, like, I'm unapologetic for that. Like, for real.
How many rappers have you seen in person doing music videos?
Every rapper that's hot right now, I've done a video with them or produced a video of them. So, Boosie, I did a video with him, with Future, Young Scooter, Young Lil Donald, just any rapper you could think of. Like, I've done work with them. Atlanta is definitely a working place. Like, that's one thing I would say. If you in Atlanta and you are not eating, something is wrong. Like, you're not networking, you're not doing, if you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere. Because, like, I saw a girl, she was on my set. This was her first video ever, and she doing a Future video. Like, how? How? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get those opportunities nowhere. So, this is the place for it, honestly.
Now, has it been difficult for y'all to find like a relationship being in this entertainment industry?
What you have to do is find someone who understands what you're doing, right? So you can't have somebody that's insecure. You can't have somebody that, is wondering who you with, this, that, and the third. Somebody that has to be secure in what they're doing and really support what you're doing. That's the only way you're going to make it work. The only way. So
in my case, I met my fiance actually on set. of a video. It was like one of the first videos I did in Atlanta, and afterwards he talked to me, and I was like, I don't know if I want to talk to the director, but I talked to him, and he was like, well, I really like you, but if we talk, you can never do no more videos at my place. And I'm like, cool, there's plenty of other directors and other people doing videos down here. So that was our deal. We talked ever since then, and I never did any more videos with him. But as we progressively got more serious, I was not allowed to do more videos at all. So that's one thing that has been, but not I wasn't allowed to, but he just put me in a position to where I bossed up and I got behind the camera, and I was more of a producer, and I was more of a boss instead of being, lower on the totem pole. Yeah.
So how y'all do that, man? Just like, congratulations to you and your man or your fiance. But like, how do y'all do that? Just because I know you might be in a situation, you doing a scene or a music video, you might have come out in bikini, and he might be right there, and the rapper might be right there. Y'all just talk it out, like y'all just real cool with that.
It's rough, it's definitely rough. Like, and it's not even something that you can talk and prepare for. Like, it's just something where, me personally, I never took my man on set with me, so that's why I never did work with him anymore. Because when I'm working, but when the final product does come out and he's seeing his girl's goods, all out there, it definitely was an uncomfortable feeling for him. So I think that definitely, and it took a while, because I'm very, very headstrong. So I was looking at him like, well, if you can't, understand with me making my money and doing what I'm doing while I'm doing videos, then I can't, that's your fault. Like, but after a while, I started to understand where he was coming from and understanding his feelings and mine as well. So, as my businesses started to take off, I really didn't have time to do music videos anymore, because that was like my lowest income that I was making. But it still was good money. I won't say that it was good money.
Okay, what about you, Nash? You had any relationships and while you doing your model thing?
Yes, I'm in a relationship right now. My boyfriend, he's a singer, so he does music videos and stuff too.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I understand.
Opposite.
Yeah,
so you gotta understand with him touching on girls.
Exactly. So I understand, but everything is respectful. Like, we've never disrespected each other on set, anything like that. So as long as you keep it respectful, and like I said, you support and you understand your person's vision, I think it can definitely work out.
Have y'all worked together?
Yeah, we've worked together. Nothing big yet, but we've definitely done work together. He's like, I want to save you for like my super big video. So we're gonna do that. So yeah.
Wow, man. So just hearing what y'all said, that really kind of opened me up, because I always thought like modeling was just basically strippers. I mean, either stripper or Tyra Banks. But like girls like y'all that really trying to make it and like maybe go on the Tyra Banks road or Tyra Banks road, it's kind of like pushes you, because y'all fine. I'll be real, y'all fine. And you go to the music video, they want you naked. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it can't be a struggle for y'all. So
I think, yeah, most of that comes from, I think, the internet. You know what I'm saying? Instagram has changed things so much. It has made everybody want to look the same. Everybody want to get surgery. Everybody want to do this and do that. Now, listen, if you love yourself and that's what you want to do your thing. But that's not the path that I'm on. So I love myself. I love the way God created this body. You know what I'm saying?
Just the way He created.
Just the way He created.
I ain't never got doing no surgery, no booty teeth.
Never.
I love every inch He gave me, and I appreciate Him for even my imperfections. I appreciate it.
So I got a question. I remember Dave was telling me about an encounter he had with a really beautiful woman. You were in line, where were you in line at, bro?
Talking about IHOP.
Yes.
So, yeah, man. So, with the pandemic, IHOP was closed. And you order online, and you go pick your food up. So, I get there, I pull up, there's a car already there, there's a girl in there, whatever. It's a line, you can't go in. So, I get there, I'm standing in line, one person, he's ordering his food. All I gotta do is say, hey, I got an online order, they're gonna get my food. So this girl, she alright, man. She just got fresh out the club. It's like 12:30, 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? She feeling herself, look like. I get out the car first. I see out my periphery, she in the car. She get out of the car And you know, when the man's going, she kind of like stand beside me. I'm like, yo, what do you think this is, the club? Like, she was trying to cut me, basically. I don't know why, and I don't. People say like I have like a little thing with women, like.
What you mean a
like,
thing with women?
Like I mean, they say I ain't gonna say hate women. It's just now like
I'll say sometimes he's fast to come to assumptions about women.
I'll jump to conclusion. It's just the little things to me. It's the little things that matter. And I feel like nobody really have no home training. Like the girl just looked at me and was like, nigga, you ain't. She ain't say it the way she looked at me, like, nigga, you ain't shit. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So basically, long story short, it almost went down over in the IHOP. So you know, I'm saying. So I'm right here. I'm looking up and looking down, just praying to God. Like I don't want to get into it with this girl. She right here, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm right here about to get my food. She didn't say nothing. So the man leave. She go up. And she looked back at me and looked at the lady, you know. So that was a man I probably would slap his ass. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to go there. I'm not really a fight type of dude, and niggas out here shooting. So I'm not a fighter. No gang affiliation, none of that. But none of that. I don't want Young Dolph just died, man. Young Dolph just died.
Rest in peace, dog.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph, man. But like, it's serious out there, man. And I'm the last person that God want to fight. I'm big, but anyway, it's just she just got mad. She just got mad, and she really felt like I was in the wrong. And I told her, "quote You think just because you cute, you can do whatever you want? That's how I felt." And I'm like, "This ain't the club. This IHOP." You know what I'm saying? But maybe she thought I was gonna take forever to order because she was trying to get in, and get out. But yeah. Long story short, she cussed me out. I said, "What you gonna do? You gonna fight over IHOP food?"
No fight.
But, and everybody was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna hit this girl. I'm not hitting no one." So yeah, she got her food. She got something else. I got my food. Got about out of there, man. But it was just her attitude, man. And you know,
nobody wants to deal with no stank ass attitude.
I'm telling you, I don't care how pretty you are.
Exactly.
It makes you so
ugly.
You know, it makes you so ugly. And I've been nice looking my whole life, thank you God. But even if I was not nice looking, I still would have a heart of gold. Like, you know, some stuff you just don't do. And then, like, you know, maybe she could have asked you, like, "Hey,
do you
how
mind?"
you
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
no communication.
It's about how you was raised at the end of the day. And like you said, a lot of girls out here are not being raised right. You know, a lot of people getting raised by strippers. You know, a lot of kids, they go home and their mom is out stripping. They at home by themselves. Like, a lot is going on. You know, the culture has changed and it has shifted a lot. And, you know, like you said, it's the way you brought up and it's the way that you really carry yourself. Girls definitely need a reality check nowadays. So sometimes, you know, you gotta give it to them. It's not to disrespect or nothing. You know, it's just people need reality checks.
Yeah.
So I asked them to bring a story up, not, you know, to see if, like, y'all were like her, but is there, like, any times where I guess y'all get pretty privileged, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I know they get privileged.
Yeah.
I get it all the time.
Give some examples.
I literally can leave the house with no money. And I might need gas in my car. I might need snacks. I might need to eat. Like, I could need money for anything, and I literally will not spend a dime. Like, I will walk in the store, and I normally have on my work clothes. I own a bike shop, and I wear like a work uniform shirt. And I'll walk in the store, and the lady will be like, "Oh, the guy in front of you already paid for your stuff, or he paid for your gas, or you know, stuff like that happens to me all the time."
I was one of them. I about to pay for a food. I'm one of them, y'all. I'm one of them.
And you know, I just always be like, you know, is it because I'm pretty, or I don't know, but I think you know, it's some nice people out here. I just think there's some nice guys out here.
Nah, that's not it. We might be nice, but nah. I look at it like this. With y'all can be broke. All y'all gotta do is lift that shirt up, shorts up, show a little bit of skin. Y'all gonna have a good time no matter where y'all go.
Absolutely.
Me and him, we broke. We gonna be long as hell.
It's what it is.
That's just the way it is.
It is what it is.
But you know, I mean, I'm glad we're talking about this. So, you know, also, the real main focus on this episode is just, you know, modern dating and just how, like, today's dating is. I don't feel like we date no more with the apps, Tinder. It's meet and fuck. But, you know, it can be dating, But I'm really talking about from the age from like 17 up to 29 or 30, you know? And I feel like, what's the point of I take you out and like show you, you know, this image of me being good and you just gonna go give it to some nigga that don't got a car or, you know, somebody else? Why should I invest myself into you? Now, I gotta say this, I'm not speaking about every woman. I know there's some good women out there. Here's 2 of them right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that everybody got secrets, but hey, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's just, there's no respect and there's no honor, I feel like. And, you know, I feel like these girls out here, like a working 9-to-5 man, they don't appreciate us. That's another question.
Yes.
The type of man y'all want, you got 3 options. Either a scammer, a drug dealer, or a 9-to-5. Which one you want?
I'm picking 9 to 5 all day. I just had to talk to my boyfriend about that. I'm from the hood, okay? I used to sell drugs. I used to do all types of stuff. We out shooting, gang banging, all that. We used to do. That's where I'm from. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. It's a hustling place, but at the end of the day, everybody that I used to hang out with is literally either serving life in jail or they're dead. So my thing is, I've dated hustlers, I've been around hustlers, my family members are hustlers, you know, I have family members that's addicted to drugs, you know, they was hustlers but now they do the drugs that they was selling, like, so those, and then scammers, they go to jail even quicker than the people selling drugs. It's like, it's literally a death trap. Nothing is cool about it. Okay, you flexing a little money or whatever, but you know, just take your time. Like, it's no rush. Like, stop trying to impress the people who don't mean nothing. Like, literally, these people mean nothing. And honestly, like, you know, the girls that do value dudes like that, like, they don't even have nothing they sell. Like, so how are you telling me a man has to have this and that when he comes to you, but you don't have that? You don't, you know, anything I ask a man to have, I have it as well. So it's like, you know, I'm picking a 9-to-5 man every time.
So, Nasia, if I have to choose, it's okay. If I have to choose, it's gonna be the 9-to-5er, but he gotta have a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta be working towards something, because I don't live a 9-to-5 life. You know what I'm saying? I was a business owner. I went from bartender to a business owner, so now I'm really big on owning my time. And when I want to go out of the country, or if I want to do this or I want to do that, I need my man to be on the same page as me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for permission.
Yeah, I'm really big on time. That is the most precious thing that we all have. So if that's the type of time, I'm like, my man has to be on the same type of time. So I'm good with an honest living, because like she said, I've dated drug dealers. I've dated all type of people, and it's just, at the end of the day, I'm scared for your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared you're gonna go to jail, and I'm not trying to live like that. So I'm taking a 9-to-5er with the dream. Okay.
Yes, I'm so glad you added the with the dream, because being a 9-to-5 person, you always are working for somebody else's dream. So basically, somebody else had a dream like, hey, I want to own my own business, but I don't have somebody else work for me. But at the end of the day, it's good to get on your feet. It's good to get stable, and it's good to start. And everybody's not an entrepreneur as well.
Everybody's not.
It's not for everybody.
Oh my God.
So, but you know, just doing your own thing and creating your own income. Like, I have 6 or 7 different forms of income.
Exactly.
Like, just passive ways of income. I resell my designer stuff on Poshmark. That's one of my forms of income. And I don't spend any money I make on shopping unless I sell something, and then I spend that money on shopping. You know, so it's just like, you gotta always just be smart and think of ways outside the box to bring income and to just take care of your family and to just create generational wealth, because that's what it's about at the end of the day.
Yes, and Black people have to start investing. I don't know if y'all know anything about investing, but that is another form of income that you can have. Your money sitting there making you money. So I'm really big on that as well.
Instead of just sitting in your savings account.
And it's going to get you 0.05% at the end of the year. Like, it's just
quit going to the strip club, niggas.
that as well.
You know what? Honestly, I want to know about this. So this is my question for y'all. Like, when y'all throw y'all money in the strip club, are y'all throwing it at the women because y'all are lusting after them, or are y'all throwing it because y'all just want people to know that y'all balling and that y'all got it to throw? Like, which one is it?
I feel like me and him have different answers to that. You want to go first?
Okay.
So honestly, I only been to a strip club twice.
Okay.
And first time I went with my pops, you know, with my family. So it was more laid back. I only had a female on me, you know. There was some women, you know, dancing, but I wasn't throwing no pesos when I was in Mexico.
That's cool to go to Mexico.
Right.
Yeah, for real. The second time I went, you know, I guess I just threw it because everybody else was, you know, just to like blend in. You know, like it's fun in the process, but then you're like, damn, like why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I guess like I don't know. The main reason to even like throw it, I guess, is just to entice the women to keep dancing more.
Well, for me, I definitely been to strip clubs, but I don't really go for myself. It's either somebody's birthday, somebody turning up, my boy, or a bachelor party. You know what I'm saying? I never really go to a strip club because, man, I'll just be real, you know, I'm gonna be horny. And I spend all this money and I don't get no ass. I spent $1,000, no ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
honest.
like,
The couple will meet you, you know, they meet you afterwards. They
I don't just go out there and, you know, just get anybody out there, you know.
Okay, give me a high five. You know what?
Because first, I know we in Atlanta and everybody do what they want to do in Atlanta, and like that. And, you know, you just gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful.
I definitely know people that got situations.
Yeah.
And they gotta go to the doctor and all that, and it ain't worth it.
It's not.
It's not worth it. But yeah, I don't really. Man, I'm very conservative. So I'm like, all my money, I ain't spending on no strip club. And you just, cause I know it's just like fake. You know, you just really there. When I'm broke, you gonna be going to the next nigga.
Man, them girls in there hustling.
They hustling. I know. I ain't mad at them, cause I'm like, shit. I got a body like you. I'll be finessing these bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really go. If I do go, I might talk to them, but I don't really throw no money in. I don't like attention like that. I don't want everybody to know I'm throwing racks, bro. Because, you know, nowadays they might rob you.
Niggas be plotting.
For real, you know, so I don't really mind doing all that. I might be in the corner, man, drinking a drink or eating chicken wings, but besides that,
That's it.
you know what I'm
Give me the
saying? I don't
They
really
got the best food.
Yes.
right, so I don't really go to strip clubs like that, really, honestly, unless I'm going with a group of people.
Yeah.
Right, man. Atlanta is an interesting city, man.
It really is.
Like me I'm an artist, so I started trying to do some shows out here.
Okay.
You know, the shows, they bringing strippers in, stuff like that.
For real.
But like, how are they getting paid? We're paying them, and we're walking in a motherfucker, and I ain't even realizing we're gonna do it. So how they set that shit up? The
Talking about
DJ
that Monaco's?
That's the gimmick though. Like for all the new artists down here, they want you to pay the DJ to even get on there. And they want you to throw money while you're performing too.
Right.
So it's like
they like, don't expect to win if you ain't throwing no ones. You know what I mean? Like, you work down the corner.
or they gonna cut your song too. And
Yeah.
it's just I don't feel that. That's one thing about Atlanta. Ever since I've been here, I always noticed that and I didn't like that.
There's a head busting places. Y'all got to be careful.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta be careful.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So like, okay. So here we had a few questions for y'all. I mean, that's enough. That's any other questions y'all got, or y'all might think of something along the way.
Cause I feel like y'all been asking us all the questions. Like we need to, you know, get
Hey,
to know
well,
y'all.
hey,
You know, you
hey,
say you an artist. Like I want to showcase you. I want to talk about your music. Like you know, how has it been? You know, being an up and coming artist. Like what was some challenges? Like how you feeling about your career now? Like tell us some stuff.
Right now, I feel like I'm at the height of everything I got going on in my career. I mean, the only thing holding me back is just the financial part and just me getting my priorities in check, you know, as a young black man who's living out here in Atlanta by himself, you know, no family. So, I mean, you know, looking back to where I came from, you know, from Pittsburgh, PA, where I had first got my ambition to even start making music with my best friend at home. So we made, like, we were just, you know, freestyling, you know, writing down, you know, songs in a notebook for like 2 years, and then I moved down here. I moved to Augusta, Georgia, and when I was there, I didn't really have much going on for myself, so all I was doing was just writing. I mean, I was playing the game too. But that's all I was doing until I can, you know, get myself back into school and get a good job.
Yeah.
But like those 3 months, if I wasn't writing, I don't know where I'd be, because that's where like everything started from me. And I started writing my first mixtape that I wrote all by my school. I write all my shit, but it's the first mixtape I engineered by myself.
Okay.
It's like my first project that
Nice.
It's called Times Like
most
This.
people don't do both. They don't engineer and so
Right.
that's dope.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Now, this is our second episode. By this time y'all watching this, you already seen our first episode.
Yeah.
Talking about my dad and how he helped me out getting the crib. When had the crib, had the studio. I had niggas coming through. Most of the time I wasn't charging because I'm just trying to get my portfolio up. I'm like really collaborating with people.
Right.
But like eventually I was charging niggas like $35 an hour. So it was pretty cool. And just over time getting better with my mixing, meeting my producer. Like I don't pay for no beats. I pay for it with love and loyalty.
That's dope.
He about to have my godson soon. Like that's my brother.
No.
Yeah.
And then the climbs at the top, he right there with you.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what you gotta do.
That's dope. Now you, David, you was a black business owner, okay?
Come on.
Kudos to my man. He
Come
was a business
on.
owner. So how has it been, growing your business here? Like, what's some challenges you came into? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. So for y'all who don't know, I do have a little moving business.
Don't say
Nothing-
little. Don't say little.
It's never little.
It's never
Hey,
little.
I feel
Don't
okay.
say
It's
little.
big.
Yeah.
And I put my all into it.
For sure.
And shit, that's why I came earlier. I did help the lady move in her new place.
Nice.
So before I did this, I was doing a lot of factory jobs and just basically 9-to-5 jobs. And I would be like, I'm like, damn, I got a job, I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying? And it just came to a point where I realized, like, being an employee, you're not gonna make $1 million if you're an employee. Unless you're working for Elon Musk and he gonna hook you up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, for people like us that's in, we gotta make our own business, we gotta invest in ourselves, like you were saying. And I really just looked at it and I just like, first, I really prayed to God. I'm like, God, what I wanna do, because I don't wanna go out there and, something fuck up, then I don't got no job, no money coming in, then, I'm gonna be messed up. You know what I'm saying? So it really worked out. I had a friend of mine, he put me into the moving thing. Hey, I got a little moving job. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's quick money. And then I end up, like, I'm a big dude, so like I get on the scene, I'm picking up big ass shit. He's like, damn, boy, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you a couple times when you're like, damn, boy, you strong as hell. So
You gotta use what you got.
right, you know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
I became kind of good at it, and it's really not that hard. I really do enjoy moving people and helping them. And 'cause I know it can be stressful, especially, I ain't trying to brag, but I definitely made some bread off these single women out here.
I'm gonna pay you to do it. Okay? I'm not doing it.
Exactly, right there. They ain't doing it. We ain't missing no bed. We ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know how they
It's
do it
rewarding.
together.
It's rewarding to help
It
a
is.
single woman.
Yeah.
Like,
It really
you
is.
kind of like her hero. Sure.
Yeah, it's
Like
amazing.
you shining armor.
Right. They gotta
For
be
real.
seen. I definitely seen not all of them, but some fuck baby daddies that
Okay.
don't do pick up nothing. Not all
We've
of them.
seen it. We know.
But I met all kind of people just doing this, man. Just doctors, strippers, regular people, regular working job people, and this is like a lot of connections. And I like the fact that I somewhat have my time back to myself. I'm not on somewhere 8, 9, 10, 12 hours. No disrespect to those that do,
Yeah, no.
Right.
but it's just
What's the name of your business?
helping hand movers.
Come on, helping
Okay,
hands.
helping hands. And then, so how do you do most of your promotions? Is it more word of mouth, or you out there?
It's really word of mouth. So basically, first word of mouth, but I basically partner up with U-Haul, and so how it works is. How it works is, people get a truck. I provide a truck or without a truck, one of the services. Usually, majority of people get without a truck. And so they get a U-Haul truck, and then the U-Haul will send them a link, hey, do you want movers? And then there's a list of people on U-Haul. I'm one of those people. And they'll look at our services and our reviews, and that's where basically I get picked and booked.
Nice.
So like it's always on the
list.
That's dope.
right. Yeah, so and from there, obviously U-Haul, I'm not working for them, but they get a percentage of what I
Right.
choose to price what I want, and it's a minimum of 2 hours. And then, you know, from there, I really just, when I starting off, it wasn't a lot. Cause I think I met him, I was doing like, what, 1-2 jobs a week? It wasn't enough. So, you know, but I kept doing it and I kept building it. And here we are 3 years later, and, you know, we definitely working every week, doing 10 jobs a week. And, you know, I thank God really, man. So,
yes, you guys thank God. Oh,
I'm proud of both of y'all. I just want to put that out there. I'm
Yeah.
very, very proud of you. So, like, as black men, you can be out here doing everything, any and everything. But to see y'all, like, you know, grounded in what y'all dreams are and just to really be putting in the work and not doing no shortcuts, I'm proud of y'all, okay?
Yeah.
And I love that y'all put God in it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? He's first. So
man.
I appreciate that when I'm around.
That's how we was raised around here.
Yes.
You know, but
Hey, but hold on. One thing David ain't mentioned is that he low key a comedian.
man,
Oh, he really is.
I mean,
at least 2 times a day when I'm with him, he be doing some funny shit. Like, bro, that's a bit right there.
Yes.
yeah, man. I mean, I just really just be myself, and people say it's the way I say it, you know? And like, I don't really try to be funny, bro. I mean, maybe I can do it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, man. I just really don't like. I thought about doing acting, but I don't like the fact, because I did a couple, not much, but I know like you gotta go to them, then you gotta like be in the trailer, then it might be 8 hours, 12, but they don't really tell you.
Like 12.
Yeah, exactly.
To 14.
Yeah, 12 to 14, so don't let you be a small part, they ain't gonna talk to you at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you really not a supporting role, it's really not worth it to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like doing this podcast or whatnot, or just doing ourselves, I like it better because we are more in control.
Yes, absolutely.
And anybody watching this, man, we fucked with y'all. We basically just wanted some learning experience, man. We got all types of guests here. You know, you can learn from them. You got some beautiful models here. You can learn from them and what they're going through, and really what's going down here on the streets of Atlanta, man. So yeah. So also another thing, we was gonna break down modern dating relationships.
Okay.
So I know
Me and him had a very, very good talk on the Las Vegas Strip about this, and I was like, man, what? So I never knew anything about his podcast. He didn't know nothing about my podcast, you know. But we just chopping it up, and I'm like, man, you know, me and my friends started this podcast. He's like, shit, me too. Like, we like, what? So we like, yes, let's have a episode where we're talking about this, because this stuff really needs to be talked about. So let me let you go ahead and introduce it.
Well, really, we're just gonna break it down by asking y'all a couple of questions, because y'all the women, and we appreciate y'all really for coming here again. So, like this.
Now, before we do this, can we get our drinks going?
Man, go ahead.
We call hotties a happy hour. So can y'all mix us up some Henny? Like, let's all get on our drink.
Man, what's this? Okay,
let's
so hold on. So all we got, right?
This is a deep conversation.
It is some deep.
This is deep. This is deep.
You
know, I know y'all call blunt talk and all that. You know, so this is deep. This is a deep conversation. You know, we finna get into it.
That
we gotta get in that mode right now, because this is a serious one. I'm telling you.
All we got some Henny, some Coke. Y'all wanna mix that with that?
Yeah,
you know what?
Coke for me.
I was about to say, you can just give me the shot.
Oh.
You want a shot?
It's going straight.
Yeah, you can give me the shot.
Okay.
And I'm going to just chase it with my little Jamaican me hat.
Okay.
Yeah, they some real gentlemen. Y'all see how they get me started with my drinks?
Getting this right.
Real gentlemen. Okay,
See,
don't sleep on them.
You gotta know how to
Chivalry
chill
ain't
on the right.
dead.
Amen.
Not a lot of people understand. You know, it's the simple things.
I'm telling you, it's the simple things.
That's
y'all
true.
are chasing these girls who want to try to buy them bags
You
and all
want a
that.
shot, and you just want a little Coke?
I want a shot.
All right. And you want some Coke?
And I just came back from Cancun.
Ooh,
3 days straight, open bar.
Cancun
Yes.
is so much fun.
It's so fun.
Cancun is my favorite place to go, and I've been everywhere. But Cancun, like, it's another level in Cancun. Like, it really is. It's everything. I'm trying to go for Christmas. I don't want to be here, so I'm trying to be in Cancun.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back someday. You know, but
what you was doing out there? What you go for? Like celebration?
I went there for my brother's wedding.
Oh, come on,
Black
love.
Got married right at the beach.
Yes.
It was really beautiful. I was at the day, like 5 minutes before the ceremony started, I was asked to be the ring bearer. You know what I mean? Like, of course. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was definitely dope. You know, I was dripped out.
You gotta show us some pictures.
Yeah, we need to see the
pictures.
I'll
Okay,
yeah.
you just told us you was
But
dripped out.
yeah, it was really good. But I brought it up because I really got to experience me as a drinker, you know, because like I really don't drink, you know. I got a half gallon of tequila right behind y'all. I got it as a housewarming gift from my uncle.
This is tequila?
Yeah, that's tequila.
Oh shoot!
I didn't know that either.
It is not even crack.
What?
Yeah, crack. That's a special occasion. I ain't ready for that tonight.
Yeah.
We is
I
not
ain't
ready.
even know what's tequila, so I'm definitely not ready.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It might be a little heavy.
God
shot.
damn.
I know. So you don't gotta finish it.
That's what you're drinking. Like,
no
cause you over here, then got us these big shots. These is a quadruple shot. Forget a double.
Hey, like I said, I'm not a drinker. I'm more of a smoker.
Because we trying to
I'm the bartender. I should have went over there.
Yes,
because,
yes.
But I
Are
thought
you a
my man.
bartender?
Mhm.
You should.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Look,
that.
I'm retired. Okay.
From the past life.
Yeah, that's my past life.
How was being a bartender though? Like,
Girl, that
how
shit
was
was
the tips?
so-
How was the nightlife? Like, how was
Listen,
it?
that shit was so fun. I had a great time. It's exhausting though because, like I said, I was living in Virginia. So, you know, making my money, I was working Thursday through Saturday. I had to work every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night to make the most of my money. You know what I'm saying? So, I just got tired of doing that, tired of acting off. I was like, this money is good. So, I started saving up, and then I started my own business. So, that's how I transitioned from one to the other.
And how was what's your business?
I was doing non-emergency medical transportation. So, Medicare was paying me to take people to the hospital. This is before the pandemic started. Once the pandemic hit, it was like the insurance for my business skyrocketed. Like, it was like I was paying so much money for my 2 vans. I had 2 vans. I was paying so much money for insurance, and I just couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it. And everything had slowed down. Nobody was going outside for like 3-4 months when it first started. So that shit hit me hard, y'all. I was like, oh my God. So yeah.
That's dope. Like, that's honestly like the different businesses we got at this table. Like, it's a lot of different, you know, areas. Like, but it's all needed and it's all connected. Like, I love it. I really love it.
Definitely.
All right, so I have a question for you. Tell me about your hair like process throughout the years. Cause you are a really beautiful woman to have that type of haircut. You know, not a lot of people can pull that shit off.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so let me see. I cut my hair when I graduated from high school. I had a bob. And then 2 years later, I cut my hair into a mohawk. And then after that, I had a little pixie. And I was like, you know what? I want to see how I'm going to look with no hair. So I did it. And that was 6 years ago. And I never went back.
So you don't got all that mixedness.
Never went back. So y'all done dyed it a million different colors. I've done.
You ain't gonna ever grow it back, you think?
I'm gonna grow it back, just not no time soon. No time soon. It's just easy. You know?
So it is.
It's
I
so
know.
easy.
You wake up, go to sleep.
And you look good. So
Thank
it's like,
you. Yeah.
Don't break if it ain't broke. Don't
Listen, don't fix it, okay?
I'm
I'm
going to
definitely
sleep with a do-rag.
Every night.
I see.
the dewy.
You gotta put it on every
The
night.
waves are stinging.
Sting.
Yes, they were.
She do got waves, man.
She got the
I
way.
just realized that when you said that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is toast, y'all.
Yes.
To, you know, us.
In my Red Bull.
And y'all really, you know, just a dope group of
Toast
people.
y'all out there too.
Yes.
All y'all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So, you said you got your own podcast. I'm assuming this is the co-host as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the name of y'all's podcast?
Telling Asia and Ivy, we are doing happy hour.
Hotties
at happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yes, we just started. We only did one recording.
Yep,
so.
one recording, and it's just going good because we got some good perspectives. We got some good. I mean, we're just 3 headstrong women,
Black
women,
women,
and
yeah.
we know what we want. We know what we talking about.
We know we're not gonna settle for it.
Okay. So we definitely are just a different type of look. I'm very connected within the industry, so as we just start to get our stuff together, we're gonna start having special guests come in, and but we just really trying to get everything together, and then I can call on those favors. But for right now, we just getting all the kinks out of it, and we gonna get it out there.
It's just a lot of things going on that we need to, like, people need to talk about, like women and what's going on with like men attacking women and just relationships, like y'all said, relationships. It's just so many things that people really need to be more aware of. So.
Yeah.
Right.
We really need to tap into this relationship talk because that's why we took that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. Hey, I got you. Here we go right here. So, I got
David
you.
got the questions to your ass. I'm talking about he got like 50 of them. Like, don't play with this boy. He stopped me questions out.
All right, David, what's up? Let's go.
So we gonna start off easy. So we both know y'all single status and whatnot. So here we go. Would you two consider yourself a modern or a traditional woman? And if you don't know what the difference between, I'll break it down for you.
Break it down.
Yeah.
So modern is some woman that's more, she don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. She want to focus more on her career.
Okay.
She want to do basically whatever she want to do. She don't want to be at home mom.
Mm-hmm.
And traditional woman is a woman who's more submissive to her man. More, okay, I let the man lead. I don't mind being at home all day with the kids. And basically, I think y'all got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Zay. Take it away. Take it away.
I think I'm a mixture of both, but I think women in their lives, they have to be different places at different times and be more modern when they single, because it's just you got to go out and make the money, but when you get into a relationship, I've seen myself grow over the past couple years that I got with my fiance, and I have become very much so submissive. I've changed a lot, but I'm still that modern woman though that still wants and chases her dreams, but I'm still letting him lead, and I'm still, I'm the co-pilot.
Okay. If you and your fiance, y'all got married, did that, everything was going well. If y'all had a child, you get pregnant, would you want to work or you want him to work?
So we have family businesses. So we own a ATV and dirt bike shop, and then we also own a videography studio on Fulton Industrial. So we honestly, the work that I do every day, I wouldn't say that it's very lax, but my kids go with us. He has a 13-year-old that is mine now too as well, and everywhere we go, he goes. So, but if it's like a video shoot that's kind of X-rated or something like that, he stays at home with my mom. But as far as the bike shop, he works at the bike shop with us. Like we teaching him those values and that hard work and that entrepreneurship very early. So, we our whole family, we together. But sometimes if we want to stay at home and we want to enjoy our home, we do. We say bye Papa Bear, we staying at home and we finna relax and chill at the house. So I see both.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I like to work hard though. That's one thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I cannot stay at home. Like, I'll take, Saturday, Sundays or like my off day on Monday to clean the house up and make sure everything in the house is done. But I'm just a really big multitasker. So I'm answering messages about my modeling, my acting.
Yes.
I'm selling stuff on my store. I'm running my whole bike shop. I'm, doing rentals at my studio. I'm producing videos, finding locations and cars and models. Like I'm just always doing something. So I just love to be in it.
That's the beautiful thing about women. We can multitask so well. We literally can do anything. Yes. No funny shit. Like we really can. So I agree with Taylor. I'm definitely a little bit of both. I could never stay at home for a long period of time. And I'm all for working hard. Like I said, I was on my own business, working 12-hour days. When I was bartending, working 12-hour days. So I've always worked, and I enjoy it. Like I enjoy having my own, making my own money, all that stuff. I'm very headstrong, so I've had to learn how to let my boyfriend, lead in certain aspects of my life, because I know how important it is for men to feel.
Oh, you and your boyfriend still together?
Yeah. We're still together, going strong.
How long y'all been together so far?
We've been together for a little over a year.
Oh wow.
A little over a year, cool. Yeah. So,
shout out to them, man. Shout out to y'all, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So.
David, there he goes.
beautiful. I just love seeing black people, come together.
Yes,
it's really
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
So I want to know, are y'all modern men or y'all cause I break down this for y'all too as well. It's traditional men that, knows that they are, going to work. They're providing for their household. They are coming home and handing over their whole check, like, here, make sure the bills paid, make sure everybody is, well fed.
I don't know about the whole check.
Because, traditional women, they gotta stay at home. So
And
they don't have no money. So you funding everything. You putting the toiletries in the house, you putting the groceries, you paying the light bill, the rent, everything. That's a traditional man. Now, it's modern men who going half 50-50. Is you splitting the bill with your girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Is you halfway, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like, how y'all coming?
So, so you said traditional and modern. You said traditional man is paying for everything and modern man paying 50-50?
I mean, I want
you can belittle it to just those two things, but I think a more traditional man doesn't want his woman to work more. So, like, if she does, cool, but I think he's more focused on I'm paying all the bills. You kind of do what I say, but I kind of have more control over the situation in a sense. Not to say like controlling or abusive or anything like that, but
I know y'all not in relationships, but
neither one of y'all are
in relationships.
No.
Do y'all got kids?
No. Heck no.
One
day, I want them with the right woman because
Absolutely.
I just a little bit about me. I grew up with just my mom, and you know how it is. You know the story. You know what I'm saying. I don't want my kid to grow up in there. I want them with the mother and father because statistically it says a child is more likely to be successful when a mother and a father's in the household.
Amen.
So it's not that anybody, a little kid can have a kid. That don't really make you a man in my perspective. But I just want to do it the right way, and I know just take one shot and one nut bust, it's all over.
Yeah, that's the truth, though.
One nut bust, it's all over.
Alright, answer your question.
So when you say traditional, meaning you meaning like hero, only one girl for me type man. When you say modern, I'm trying to find what traditional man and a modern man. So you're
talking about a man in a monogamous relationship is a traditional man. That's what you're trying to say?
I believe so.
One woman. Okay, cool.
Right. Like on both ends, it gotta be like a solid nigga. We ain't talking about the fuck niggas in that place.
Yeah.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of modern guys are fuck niggas. Like, I'm sorry, like, a lot of young men, like, my age, like, if I was dating a guy that's, like, 26, a lot of guys my age, they chilling, they at the studio, they smoking weed, like, they don't want no job, they don't want no responsibilities, even if they do have a baby by a girl, they want to, come in sometimes, give you some little money for some diapers or something like that, but they dashing back out because they still, in the streets and still kicking it and still, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's kind of what I mean with modern. Like, are you that type of dude where you just, you out here thinking about yourself, or are you the traditional guy who's like, this is about my family, or this is about my generations to come, or this is about the woman that I'm looking for, even if you don't have a girl yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, I definitely can see myself being a traditional man, but it's really I gotta find the right woman, because I will, I really will leave every girl alone for one woman. I really would.
So you say you a player right now?
You're more modern right now.
I ain't saying that.
You're a little bit more modern.
I am single. That's what I am.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
But are you preparing your package for the right woman to come through and be like, you know what, this guy he's a good eligible person for me to give my life to? Well,
okay, I'm 29, right? So, between like 18 to 24, 25, I was fucking around, partying. Moms other places and girls, and after I busted nuts and whatnot and got all that lust out the way, I'm being real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? After I did all that, I realized, like, damn, I'm still at square one. Like, it's really a pleasure. It don't really make you a man. And I really, after like 25, 26, I really started putting like like I had to I played the game when they trying to get in girls' pants, man. I really tried to like really figure out, you know, how to like have sex with y'all. But like coming now, it's like, damn, if I would have put that energy into figuring out maybe like how to make some money, how to build, you know what I'm saying, an empire, a legacy, or you know, something to leave my children. Like I would be further along. So like 25, 26, I was more focused on myself and like what I'm gonna do, because I'm like, man, I don't want to be doing this shit when I'm 30.
That's good shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good shit.
It's dope that you shared the process.
Yes,
Right.
that's good shit.
And, you know, now I feel like definitely dudes, you know, they ain't really thinking about the future. They thinking about today, and I think about the next day, tomorrow. You know, we're in summer. I mean, we're in winter, going to winter right now. I'm thinking about next summer. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel that's basically me. So I can be a traditional man. I'm not gonna, a modern man, I don't know. That's kind of hard. I'm trying to think what's a modern man. I guess somebody.
Well, who are you? And forget the terminology. Like, what type of man would you describe yourself as? What would you say?
I would say discipline.
Okay.
Provide, protect.
Oh.
And definitely loyal.
That's
loyal.
good.
And honest.
I categorize you as traditional.
Okay.
You know,
I can traditional.
I'm putting you as
When
traditional.
you ready.
Yeah.
Right
When I'm
now,
ready.
you're not ready.
Right.
I'm not
So
trying to.
you get in there, but you know that's when you get there. That's the type of man you're gonna be. That's good shit.
But I guess somebody before to be modern, I guess we could say like Lil Boosie, he got like 5, 6 baby wives, baby mamas, or Future or somebody. That's modern.
Yes,
To me,
that's modern.
I guess we could say that.
Yes.
But you know,
Well,
like you
that's
said Future
That's
acting.
high
look-
class modern though, you know.
Right.
'Cause
But
it's
that
some
is
low
high
class.
It's some low class.
modern,
So
yeah.
who's traditional then? Give me a traditional man
Traditional
in the
man.
industry.
Who's
Oh,
that?
Russell
Who's that?
Westbrook.
come on, Russell.
Yes.
I like
who
that.
the man that Sierra married?
Russell Wilson. You
This
just
is
said that.
Everybody know. Like when you bring up a good man, everybody know. Like yeah.
Sierra's
Yeah.
prayer. Sierra's
I
prayer.
don't even know who else is a good comparison. No, that's just that name.
Steve
Yeah,
Harvey.
honestly.
He traditional. I
Steve
mean,
Harvey.
We got some Morris Chestnut.
Yeah,
you
that's-
gotta
okay,
talk about
Morris.
Morris. Okay,
Mhm.
Morris Chestnut.
they're out there, man.
Yeah, they are.
out
Definitely.
there.
They are.
But they're definitely out there.
Okay, Devin.
Yeah.
Come on. What type of man are you?
Man, what type of man?
It really depends on the females at the moment. You want to hear Hoodie Mellow? That's when he in his zone, so I got it.
Okay. That's
Nigga,
okay.
it's on.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
I moved to the A right at the beginning of August. Alright.
It's all good.
It's all smooth.
Hey, it's blunt
He's a
talk.
smooth ass nigga, man.
So,
Okay, time out. I'm just
I-
understanding blunt talk. Like I'm thinking blunt, but like blunt.
Nah, it's
Like
play on
being
words.
blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
play on
dope.
words.
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah,
Okay,
for
go
sure,
back.
for sure. Alright, so I mean, I've always had a traditional mindset, you know what I mean? Coming from a single mom, little sister in the house, it's just us, growing up just us, you know what I mean? I know everything about respect, I know everything that a woman needs. Like, you know, it's different whenever you're a man in the house, so you already know what you're preparing for.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always wanted to, you know, find the right woman for me. But at the same time, it just depends on what I'm encountering at the time of my life. So I've been a modern man plenty times, and that includes when I first came down here. Cause like, you know, I was working at security, G-Star Raw, Linux Mall, and like, there's plenty pretty girls, but like, ain't nobody trying to give me the type of time, you know what I mean? Just cause I'm a regular 9-to-5 nigga, you know? So that type really just makes me not give a fuck about being a traditional dude, because these girls don't deserve a traditional nigga.
Damn, that's the truth.
That's some
Yeah,
real
that's-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so until I find somebody that's like really worth it, you know, I'm gonna just be doing me. And I guess that's categorized as a modern nigga.
So, okay, this the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Modern, I'm gonna forget this terminology.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
thing is like, if you doing your thing and you single, do your thing, but don't lie about it, right?
Right.
If a shorty thinks y'all want one type of time and you faking like that's the type of time you want, but you really not, that's corny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, just be real, like, nah, you not the only girl I'm seeing.
Yeah.
You not the only girl I'm fucking.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take you you way farther than lying. Like that shit is
She'll know
annoying.
you be real with her. She gonna have to take
Just
out.
be real. People forget that
Yeah,
dating
she's
is for
real.
multiple people. You don't have to date one person. Like you're not married, but until you make that commitment with somebody,
Some people don't
do your
understand
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
Some people ain't gonna understand that. They say dating, oh no, you with me. If you put
Right.
dating in there, nah, you just talking to me and me only. Some people ain't gonna agree.
If we agreed on that, if we both agree that we're on the same type of time, that's what people have to understand. That's it.
Yeah, you speaking facts, but like he said, most people don't even think about that. They thinking like, okay, we dating. He better not be talking to nobody. No.
Yeah, no.
It's
That's where you get the game fucked up, right? Like that's when we get the game fucked up.
Listen.
And then some women don't ask the questions because
They don't.
most men ain't gonna volunteer that information.
Hold on, Daddy Lee. Daddy Lee.
Danny Lady.
Okay.
They don't hold on Danny Lady.
Danny
Anyway,
Now the leg.
Okay, Lay.
Okay.
All I know is Danny.
baby girl,
Let me holler at you.
listen.
Cause you should have been asking those questions before you even you sitting up here. Basically, what you was a groupie that was just very overly excited, and that you was getting the attention that you was getting, and then you ended up getting pregnant, and then now you expecting something from a hood nigga. Because think about rappers. Rappers are niggas that was in the hood, that was chilling, and most 9 times, I'm not saying all rappers, but most of them. They got that quick break, and then they got some money about themselves. Now, nothing about them changed except for the amount of money in their pocket. They lifestyle, the way that they move, everything is still the same. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel for her, but on a whole other level is, you gotta get that communication right. You got to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, the baby ain't really wrong except for how we went about doing it.
That shit was corny.
Yeah,
But
You shouldn't have posted that shit.
Definitely no.
That's my only problem.
Fucking internet niggas. It irritates my
That's
soul.
modern. That's that modern shit we talking about. That modern shit.
Yeah, I
Even with the
would've
girls.
done that.
Even
I would've
with the
did that
women.
Even with the
Even
girls.
I wouldn't even mind if he called the cops on her still, just don't showcase it.
Don't
Because,
showcase
you.
like, apparently it seemed like she was
She
like
was the
checking out,
aggressor,
you know?
right?
No one's ever gonna forget that. So now your daughter's gonna grow up and she's gonna be like, damn, my daddy called on my mom. And she's fucking embarrassed.
together.
That's what I'm saying. Now people looking at your shorty like she's a dummy because she got back with you for embarrassing her on the internet with millions of people on it.
It's gonna look weird for whoever dates her next.
Yes, very.
You know, it's crazy whenever she started coming out. Like when she first came out, I'm like, bro, she fine as hell.
She's fine.
She's
I
so
told my sister-
fine.
And she's dope. She can dance
Yeah.
and sing very good. Like, don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat
No.
yourself at all.
And if a nigga show you the type of nigga he is, don't
Believe
believe him. Don't think you gonna be the one to change him. if
somebody
he not
left
ready to
you your
change.
whole pregnancy, that's a value.
What the fuck? Like,
That's a time where a nigga got to be with me.
what other sign do you need?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So yeah. Y'all.
Well, we just getting warmed up, y'all. We just getting warmed up. You know what I'm saying? All
It's
right.
good opinions at this table.
Yes.
So this next question, out of respect for your mates, but I don't think they will mind this question. So have y'all ever hooked up with a girl or anything? Like hooked up? Like do y'all like girls or y'all only go that way?
Go ahead, take it away.
She plays too much. Me personally, I don't like girls.
Never did anything?
I've never done anything with girls. When I was young, I was in high school. I'm just gonna tell it. I was in the club. I was not supposed to be in there. For one, you're supposed to be 21 and up. I'm 16 in there with a big old bottle of Ciroc in my pocket. I mean, in my purse.
Yo, she was out there.
I was outside. I was literally outside. So, Yo Gotti had a girl, female rapper under him called Silver Carrots back in the day. And she was from Cincinnati, Ohio. She had came to my hometown. She on the stage rapping. She like, hold on. I want the baddest bitch in here on stage with me. So a guy came through. I'm in the club just mingling. I'm talking to niggas. I'm chilling. He like, hey, Silver Carrots want you on stage. So I didn't know she was gonna kiss me, but the girl full-fledged tongue kissed me on stage. Yeah, and it kind of put me in a bad situation because for one, they putting it all over the world, started putting it everywhere, and then I'm like, take that down. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm young. I'm not supposed to be there. Y'all going to jail. You know, and then I'm not gay. Like, you know, and I no offense to people who like same-sex couples. That I love it. Love is love, but I don't do that, and I've never kissed nobody, so. I was just drunk as hell, and you know, in the moment, and I'm kissing the girl back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, y'all not gonna catch me up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only time. That was my only encounter, and it was public. So that was kind of, you know, a sad thing for me because I didn't want people to view me like that. And then my boyfriend was a Division I basketball player, so he off at college, and people calling him like, "You see Taylor out there kissing that girl like that?" He calling me going off, like, and I'm just like, dang, you know. But the crazy thing about it is my grandma, God rest her soul, I went home and I was telling her about it, like, everybody's talking about me, da da da. She like, girl, did you have fun? I said, yeah. She said, that's all that matters. I was like, you know what, Granny, you was it. I'm telling you, like, and it was fun. It was a fun experience. But as far as girl on girl action, I know a lot of my friends, they have boyfriends, they have baby daddies, they have husbands, but they like to mess around with girls sometimes. And, you know, I think it's cool, you know, have your fun, but it's not for me. You know, I like dick.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You right here, man. Team Dick.
I like dick. I like it.
We Team John over here. Ain't that right there?
It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. No fake plastic. I don't want none of that. I want a real one, and I want it. Okay, when I want it. I want it, and I want it now. Okay.
Hey, y'all do what y'all want to do out there.
Do what y'all do.
Do what y'all do.
We respect it.
Yeah, ain't no hate.
None at all.
Ain't no hate.
Yeah. So next week, you
ain't got about her. Now I ain't trying to put you on spot. Now I understand you might watch this.
Listen.
Okay.
I've kissed a couple girls, right? Kiss, whatever. And it's so weird because for women, it's like whatever.
Kisses are not so serious for girls. They really aren't. Now, if you see the men kissing a man,
it's gonna make you feel away.
Yeah, but girls kissing girls, it's definitely
very common. Like you even think about it, girls trips, we walk around naked, we doing our thing.
All that with
everybody's very comfortable. It is how it is with women. Women are beautiful. But I love dick as well. I am.
So you never had any sexual encounters with a woman? It's all good. Hey, you know, if you don't, I won't put you out there. And I'm trying to put you out there. I'm gonna take that.
She on there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I'm in Vegas, Miami, all kinds of places. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Remember, you know, at the time it stays there. You know, but yeah, we like what we like. What about y'all?
Oh, what you mean?
You just said
we take the time, man. Hey,
Okay.
Shout out to your brother, though. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but you know we like women.
Everybody likes what they like.
Yeah, and everybody's entitled to like what they like.
Exactly.
I feel like with a man, like if you like a man, it's like, oh, you a pussy. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I'm not saying it's just okay. Like
that's what people think.
That's what people think. That's the oh, you weak like men, or you must be the woman then or something. So like, but yeah, we I like girls, man. I always did. And at the end of the day, I got family that's gay. You know, we want to throw that out there. And I still love them.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey man, I wanted to ask y'all if y'all ever had any encounters with like celebrities, like through the DM or maybe personally, or you know.
I ain't gonna do, man.
I plead the fifth. I'm not speaking
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna say plenty, but I'm not gonna say who.
Don't you know that the director is the fiance?
Hey, it ain't nothing if you ain't never respond back. You know what I mean? You can't just say, you know, who tried you at least. You know.
But I'm honest with my man. I tell him everybody, you know, everything that has happened. It's definitely been a lot.
So
Being a model, that's definitely the most common person. Cause I always tell people that you work with, because most people work a lot, so they end up talking to most of the people. They get with the people that they work with most of the time. So rappers are most likely around models most of the time. Even if they not around models, they tell niggas, hey, where the models at? Like, where the girls at? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it definitely was a time period in my life where I was doing just a lot of videos and stuff. That was my whole life, so I was around those people personally, and you know, I talked to a couple people. Do I regret it? Yes. It just ain't the lifestyle that I want, you know. So, but definitely not a good decision. Don't do it. Kids at home, do not fuck with a rapper, entertainer, any of that sort. Please.
I haven't been around as many. I haven't done as many videos as Taylor. Mine more so is players, like football players and basketball players. Plenty of them.
Stay away from them.
Plenty of them. So yeah. And of course, I lived in Virginia, so it was always out of town. So I'm Vegas, Miami. I'm from New York, but like those was mainly where niggas was, you know, shooting their shot, doing their thing.
And the crazy thing about it is, like, the rappers, they go on their shows on the weekends. So they go do their shows, like, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But the basketball players, they in different cities every night. Like, the football players, once a week, you know, a couple times. But you know, these basketball players, watch out. Please watch out for them.
They ain't strapping on, they just out here.
They out here.
I don't know about that.
They out here.
Pretty minute won't tell it.
They out here.
They doing their thing.
Yeah.
They out here. And it's a dangerous world for real. Like, the girls is just as aggressive as the dudes. So being a man in today's day and age, you gotta even be careful, like, with the women that you out here. Cause girls is running through these men, talking about city girls and hot girls, and all I know is something else is hot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And people don't even talk about that no more. Like, people act like STDs is not a real thing. Like, niggas need to really slow down.
Yeah,
like,
really
don't
slow
come
That don't change your life.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, besides all that, how do y'all feel about, like, do y'all ever want to be married one day?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you're 26, Taylor. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28.
You're engaged?
Okay. Yes. It's like, I wouldn't say that he did it how I wanted it to be done, you know, how, you know, like the big engagement party and all that, but it's just me and him are kind of more private people because we in the industry, so we just like, you know, we got this understanding with each other, like, you know, we together. You got your ring, I got my ring, like, you know, we together. And then, honestly, even when we do get married, we're gonna have like a destination marriage, so we're gonna be somewhere on the beach, you know, get married, and we might have a celebration with our family when we come back, but marriage and love is dope. Like, don't let nobody tell you different. Like, finding your person, building with that person, creating generational wealth for your kids, and just showing your kids true love. Because if you think about it, and honestly, my whole childhood growing up, I don't know any of my friends, family members that was like a house where their parents were together, and it was like I could look at her dad and be like, you know what, I want her dad to be my dad, like, and that's sad within our community that there's no. It's no
boundaries there, like
it's no, like, who the prototype, like who like, where are these men learning from? So a lot of times I used to give guys passes because it's like, you don't know no better,
right?
You don't know no better. But as we getting older and you learn and you out here learning, you gotta start teaching yourself. Like, if your dad wasn't there to teach you how to treat a woman or whatever, you gotta learn and you gotta, you know, install that in yourself and change the narrative.
It just takes common sense for certain shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or a conversation, a question, anything.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely want to be married. I'm big on black families, building black wealth, because at the end of the day, just like Drake said in his song, who the fuck wants to be 70 and alone? You do not want to grow old by yourself.
Exactly.
Nobody was put on this earth to be by themselves.
So
you have to slow your ass down and really put your time and energy into one person. And really decide to be with them. Because at the end of the day, it's a million women, it's a million niggas, you know what I'm saying? But you have to make a decision to be with this person, to build with this person, to be honest with this person, and allow that person to grow. People are going to grow and change even if you're with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to allow that as well. So.
And what's very important too, I like that you said that with the growing and changing. You have to grow and change with them, with those people too.
Yeah.
Like my fiance, he was in a relationship before where he was growing and he was doing a lot, but the person he was with was just staying stagnant. She was okay with him just doing everything and him, you know. But my fiance is lit. Like, Gunna called his phone, Lil Baby called his phone, like Future calls his phone. Like these people are calling Boosie calls his phone every day. Like, you know, we at his house all the time. So it's just like, just to see him moving in his industry and been doing it for decades at a time, that inspires me every day. I wake up to a legend every day. So it's like, I want to be legendary. Like, you inspiring me to be the best me. And so as your significant other is growing and becoming a better person, you got to grow and be a better person as well. You can't just be left in the dust and just wanting them to do all the hard work and be better, and you just chilling and along for the ride. Like, no.
Yeah. Everybody has to contribute. Everybody has to grow. Everybody has to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of life.
Yeah.
I feel like some of these bougie women be having too much expectations at the front, at the jump. You know, like I feel like a real down woman will be able to accept where you're at. You know, and you know is able to work with you to get to where you want to be.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just talking about that the other day with my fiance. He was saying, you know, I don't know if he was saying like, you know, will a girl leave a man when she down or whatever, but one thing about women love. I don't care if a man broke. I don't care what. A woman is going to love. Like, they gonna love your dirty draws. So if you, like, you know, I had a boyfriend one time, he was going in and out of jail, you know, I was holding it down. Like, you know, it's just things you have to do in certain situations for people that you love. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if that's a genuine woman, because a lot of people ain't genuine for one, but if it's a genuine woman that really love you, she gonna eat pizza at the house with you. We ain't gotta go on no dates. We staying down right now. Like, whatever we gotta do to help each other win, that's a good woman, and you should stay with her. Now the rest of these chicken heads, do what you do, and you know, I don't, you know, I'm gonna treat a woman how she came at me. Like, a lot of dudes come at me like, oh, you pretty, I want to show you off. Okay, give me some money. So that's how I'm gonna be, you know. But if you came at me like, I'm interested in your mind, like, you cool, like, you a down-to-earth person, you more than just your beauty, I'm gonna kick it with you. I ain't gonna want nothing from you. I'm not gonna be trying to be no taker from you or nothing like that. But them niggas that just wanna, oh, she cute, so she kicking it with me. Okay, you finna pay me. Cause it's like a gig right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this gonna be a two-way street, but
you're not
people
really here for me.
Yeah, so a lot of people get that misconstrued too with women. They think that, oh, women are here just for your money or whatever. No, like, I know men in my inbox right now, I got $3,000 for you just to pull up.
Dang.
I'm gonna cash app you $1,000. A rapper literally gave me, I was at a studio shooting a video.
Can't say no name.
I can't say no name. This man cash at me $500 just to get my phone number.
Damn.
And I just was like, I'm gonna give it to you. But
they doing that?
Sitting back thinking about it now, it's just like that person came at you with money. So at the end of the day, it was always gonna be a negative, you know, narrative, because that's how they came at you at the beginning. So you just gotta watch people's intentions. So I don't blame you for how you treat women and how you act, because you gotta watch people's intentions. You never know somebody's true intentions. So that's very good that you always have your guard up, because people, especially in Atlanta.
There's good people out here, but we already know what's going on out here on the streets.
Yeah, I feel like me and him sharpen each other. You know what I mean? Because you know he puts his guard up a lot of times. A lot of times, you know, I'm an optimist. You know what I mean? Like, I try to see the good in women. But like, you know, then again, I can stab me in the back. Then again, for you, I can fuck up some opportunities. You know what I mean?
That's fact.
Well, you and me, we have different experience with women. I feel, you know, I've been in a relationship, I've been cheated on. It's horrible. I don't wish that on nobody, because that's all outside of myself. I see why people kill, you know, but they're not saying I'm gonna do it, but my mind went there. My mind went there. I ain't do nothing. I ain't kill nobody. But I see, like, because, you know, long story short, my girl up in here, we up in here, we had Taco Mat. And,
he gave us a
I got the
places, the IHOuse, the Taco Mat. She always
I don't know what's going on, but I remember it, man. And I went to the bathroom and I had my homeboy with me. I don't know what happened. And I went to the bathroom. I come out, they gone. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
And how long y'all together for, bro?
That wasn't long, bro. I ain't gonna say we was together. Looking back, we was just fucking and we said we loved each other, but it was just mind game. We didn't really care, you know. And we lived in the same house together. And I ain't gonna name no names. She out there living her worst life right now.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing me. But it really made me look like past a woman's looks. It really made me look on the inside. And everybody just gravitated to what they see. And I know that, you know, you can't walk this earth what you see because your eyes will betray you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a good
So,
lesson.
you know, yeah. So
she left with the man. So
Man,
what they go do? What?
look,
Was she just that hot and ready for him? Like
so
what?
I don't know what they did. I still to this day I think they fucked, but I don't think so. The dude was drunk, and you know, he was just drunk, and she like hanging out when they was already friends. But the fact that, you know, you just left me at Taco Mat, like, man, what the fuck? And I go back to the house. She finally pulled up. The dude gone. I don't know where he at. And yeah, man, I cussed her out. Said I'm gonna beat her ass. It might be another OJ Simpson case. Like,
Oh my God!
I scared her so much.
It would have been all that. I'm
Right,
sorry,
it
but
would've
it
been,
would have been all that. But you lived with me. Like, I could see we didn't live with each other, and you know, we was just kicking it or whatever the case may be, but we lived with each other. Like,
know what I'm saying?
dude, that's different.
I scared her back to her grandmama how I was so mad, bro. But like, I caught myself so angry, bro, and I'm not an angry person.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. I'm not an angry person, and
I seen them get to that level once. You know, they
But hurt can get you there. When you
well,
hurt,
a woman can get you there.
Yeah.
If you really invest in her, that's why I'm very careful with the woman I be around, because a man, he can whoop your ass, but a woman, she can shit in your soul and make you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, you gotta eat it. You gotta
and you
bro.
gotta eat it.
And you know,
Like,
my granddad said, I never forget it. I didn't understand it, but I understand it to this day. Hey, grandson, pussy will kill you. I didn't understand that. He said, you gotta respect it. If a woman say, hey, don't play with me, don't play with that woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just very mindful of who I be around. I learned things as people came in my life, people left. And now, you know, I'm almost 30 years old, so it's time to get my shit together and really just, you know, I don't.
You want your grown man now.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 40 years old acting like I'm 20.
Right.
I want to be on the business or something. You know what I'm saying? Something. Building a legacy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. And that's really what went down with the little Taco Mat thing. But that was years ago. And
I can't believe it, David.
believe me for what?
I can't believe the girl did that. Like, the audacity of these hoes.
For real, man. And,
A hoe gonna be a hoe.
Regardless. I don't care if she live with you, she all that.
and you know, they pregnant. She probably try to play it back like I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget it, bro. You know that Yo Gotti song, It Go Down in the DM?
Yeah.
And yeah, we was arguing. She's like, you know what? You a soft ass nigga. That's why I go down in the DM. It was fucked up.
She was trying
This person.
Yeah, I
She was trying to
mean,
push your buttons.
she was trying to push my buttons, and there was another time. I ain't gonna say I hit her, but we got in a physical altercation because she was drunk. And she thought for some reason she could whoop my ass. So then I body slammed her on the bed. I didn't hit her. I just picked her up, on the bed, and she got enough. And she, you know what I'm saying? She went outside. But it was just a really fucked up situation.
Nah, we keeping it real though. My man body slammed me the other day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like he had to, cause I hadn't really do something at the man and really start hitting the man. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you know, sometimes the toxic in you just come out.
Right.
And he didn't hit me back, but he did slam me.
You
Like,
gotta
girl, what the
restrain
hell
you or
did you
something.
do?
Like, hey, hold on, girl.
Yeah. So
You know
it
what I'm
happens.
saying?
It really do. It happens to the best of us.
You just can't let the girl just be slapping you like a little rag dog.
I'm telling you, it happens.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hilarious.
So, in a situation like that, I just restrained the girl. I just removed myself from the situation. I was living with the bitch at the time. Excuse me.
Don't call her.
Look, man, it's just thinking about this bringing up bad memories, man.
Yeah, that's
And some of y'all, Steven, if you watching this, Steven, you know, bro. But yeah, man, it made me respect other people's relationship. I don't, you know, and it just made me respect things and look at things from a different perspective. And I really take relationships seriously. That's why I said if I ever get in a relationship with a winning woman, shit, I'm gonna give her all of me.
That's
Well,
good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Shit, I'm just be real. Like, look, baby, here my phone, here all the bitches I'm looking at, but I ain't talking to them because of you.
I have a question. How do y'all find the woman that y'all date?
What you mean? How we find a woman?
How do y'all find? So we got the internet, we have Tinder, we have Instagram, we have.
In person.
To date, like, okay,
like for instance, the last date you went on, how did you find a woman?
So when you say date, I'll be thinking like, if I take somebody on a date, I really like that person.
Yeah.
But you know, nowadays, like a date, it's like maybe like it's a lot of scenarios. Like what you saying, like hook up or just a little get together. When you say date, I mean like, oh no.
Date mean you got dressed up, you went to the
Yeah,
place.
Y'all went to
y'all got some food.
Date and talk.
Yeah, y'all didn't have no sex.
I mean, y'all could have, but it started with y'all getting to know each other.
Maybe
You
afterwards.
could have, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I ain't talking about Netflix and chill. I'm talking about like somebody who's like, damn, I really like this
Where
girl.
do you find her at?
Yeah, like how do you find? Like, do you find them at church? Like,
Well, church is one of them. They have some freaking girls at church. Don't get me wrong. But you know,
You
hey.
ain't gotta say that the wrong way.
You don't take it the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with being horny. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. It's like drinking. You gotta be responsible. You know what I'm saying? But like when you say finding girls, I just find girls at libraries. Really, the mall. That's another one spot. The mall.
the mall. Okay.
But you know, like in person, maybe like a bar, but like not too many because bars, girls really be in groups and packs.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they know fuck niggas out there. So, you know, they ain't gonna look at me. So, they don't know me. So, you know, it's understandable. But, like, yeah, library. I might go, like, a little sporting event because we here in Atlanta. You know, might go, you know, baseball because, you know, Braves won the World Series and they just had a parade.
Okay.
So, there's all kind of places you can meet them.
So, you like to do more in person.
So, you don't do it. Like, you don't do Tinder, Bumble, all that shit?
I mean, to me, it's more like a meet and fuck. Besides Bumble, Bumble's more official, I feel. But
What's Bumble?
One of my friends met somebody on Bumble, and they had a really long relationship. I didn't know. Like, that's definitely more of a relationship thing. It's like the women have to, like, contact you or something.
Yeah, so, like, y'all both have profiles, but the women have to, you can't talk to them. The woman have to come to you and message you first.
Oh, wow.
That lets you know she's really interested.
Like, yeah.
Right.
That's
Wow. That's cool.
So, and Bumble, there's, like, you know, Tinder be having all kind of motherfuckers on there. And, you know, Bumble is more official. Girls got their stuff together. They ain't old. They got a job. And, you know, they really looking for a relationship. So,
That's dope.
but, you know, with that, I really just got some ass off stage sites. I never really, I'm be honest with you, man. It never really got to no dating or, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it, you know what I'm saying? We had fun, might have smoked, watched a movie.
So you prefer in person?
I don't really prefer in person. It's just
It happens more often.
right.
Okay.
Right. I feel like when I'm in person, it's like you see what you get.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I was living about to
And like
say.
online, it's more like people
Yes.
want to see another part, not who
Yeah.
they are. You know what I'm saying? So like, ain't nothing to me like in person.
What about you, Devin?
Really, I just take what life is. You know, I try to, you know, I'm the type, I don't like to force things. You know, like, if it comes natural, then I'll take the opportunity. You know, for instance, I'm taking a walk with Sheba and a beautiful woman, you know, is taking a job or something. I'll probably stop and like, hey, you looking fine as hell. For real, man. Or if I'm in the grocery store, you know what I mean? What you cooking? You know what I mean?
Okay. See, he the one you gotta watch out for.
Be quiet.
What
Yeah,
you
that nigga
cooking?
slick ass nigga, but he seems like he don't know what's going on.
He's slick as hell.
But he gonna hit you with a reply, gonna be so smooth.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for that man,
Yeah,
bro.
you're down there,
Smooth ass nigga.
But I mean, when it comes to like apps and stuff, I get on those whenever I'm bored. Like, you know, I work an overnight job, so sometimes I just might hop on the app. You know, I'm single, like why not? You know?
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, the person I guess I'm talking to the most serious right now, like I met her through Badu. You know, it's an app.
What's it called?
It's called Badu.
Bottle?
Badu.
Yeah, Badu.
Like Erica?
Like BADOO. Badu.
Yeah. He actually introduced me to it.
Oh, David was holding out on that. Okay.
I ain't on it no more, but yeah, he uses it now.
Man,
you know.
there's a lot of interesting people I met on the app.
Okay.
I found a MILF. She gave me like $7,800 one time.
You found what?
You found a cougar.
She looking
That was some scammy shit though, bro.
Whatever, bro. You know.
See, niggas is getting tricked on too. Niggas is
I don't know.
getting
He
tricked
told
on
me
too.
like, yeah, the money. They gave me some money. And like, what you talking about? What? That don't make. But yeah, man.
What did she want?
She wanted me to be a sugar baby and give her like attention, and she said whenever she done with work, she wanted to fly me up to New York and da 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 da. And when I got that first check, block, and then I kept getting calls and calls from like 2 different types of numbers.
Oh my
Now
god.
he said block.
Now
Yeah, but
she
she
blocked
told
her.
send her money. She was like, send that money back to me. I'm like, hell nah, bro.
She told me to send
Oh,
her
yeah?
like 2 bands back. I'm like,
Oh,
nah.
fuck no.
So
Oh, yeah.
I blocked her. 2 numbers kept like harassing me, so I ended up changing my number.
Came up that day.
Oh, hell no.
Transfer that money over. You was straight.
Yeah, he was good.
But like I said, you know, I just take what life gives me. The last real date I went on, it was with somebody I had a previous relationship with. I don't want to go too deep in that, but like I feel it. Just on some friendship.
Yeah. And that's another thing. People always so stuck on like the feels in relationships. I'm really a person where I can just really build a friendship with you and we can just have a dope ass friendship and like, hey, you wanna link up, you wanna get some food, like you know, talk to me about what's going on in your life. Talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like having real friends that's there for you is important. Like, you know, it don't always have to be sexual, it don't always have to be, you know, different stuff. You know? And exes, being cool with exes, like it's okay. It's okay.
Having a real good female friend, you know, I mean, not even talking about her, like I got one of my neighbors, she's like one of my like close friends, like here in Georgia now, you know what I mean? And she's like real helpful, you know, if I need somebody to take care of Sheila or something, or if I got a van or something, you know what I mean? Like having a good female friend goes a long way.
It is.
Talking about Harmony?
Yeah.
Shout out Harmony.
Shout out to Harmony, bro. Shout out.
Harmony, I like that name.
Yeah.
Is her real name Harmony?
Man,
Okay,
she
Harmony.
good people, man. She
That's
good.
dope.
So yeah, so all right. I have another question for you guys. So I know you guys are divas. And
What is a diva?
Right.
a diva is a female version of a I had to do it on one time.
I have not heard
But that's what I was
that
thinking
word.
about. Like, it's a female version, like for real.
I've not heard that term in a long time.
If that's the definition Beyonce gave y'all, divas.
But you know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know, y'all young. You know, y'all don't want to really go to no porn shit, model shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Explicit.
I'm not saying explicit. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say porn. Excuse me.
I'm like, damn! That
Let's
was
be real. Now.
That's
Let's be real.
what's
Let's be real. In y'all industry, people have porn for doing modeling. You know what I'm saying? Not saying y'all, but in y'all industry, y'all have. Good, bro. Oh shit. Oh, that's your phone.
You gotta put that on Do Not Disturb.
I thought it was on everything.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, basically like with the modeling industry, I don't know. It's so many like doorways you can go in the modeling industry. And I'm not saying y'all, but like what I said earlier, some people might use it to do like adult film. But with all that said, I'm just getting back to what y'all guys did and what y'all doing now, and with the lives y'all want to do. Where do y'all see yourself when you turn 35? Like, y'all still gonna be modeling, or y'all gonna kind of like put it down and hopefully find something else? 'Cause I know you and your fiance got business, so I'm thinking like maybe one day you might set it down. Like after you 30, like what's the plan after you 30? Because you know I feel like right now with women between like 18 to like 30, y'all at y'all prime. Y'all. You know, strong, grown, strong, you know, breast, titty, booty, hair, everything good, you know what I'm saying? And y'all looking great. What's up?
So before y'all go ahead and answer this, I'm going to have to see myself. I got a personal situation going on right now.
Okay.
But I appreciate y'all coming on.
Of course.
It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Yes.
I'm sure.
You got to dip out, bro?
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be an opportunity where y'all be back on here and we might be on y'all side.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, before I dip out, it's your boy Daddy Don. New mixtape Time Lapse on the way.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
It's a whole bunch of remixes. We got How to Love Lil Wayne, Can't Believe It T-Pain, You know, a whole bunch of shit. Marvin Gaye, Lauryn Hill, Tap
You have to send us the link for sure.
Yes.
I love this classic, so I want to hear that, like for sure.
So dang man, I'm just solo now, huh?
Hey man, you can hold it down, bro. You that man, right?
I can hold it down. But I just wanted you with me, but it's all good.
It's
man.
2-on-1 now, so
Hey,
yeah.
it's all good. I can handle what y'all throw at me. So, you know, hold on, let me make sure I'm good, cause I know you move the camera real quick. Y'all good? Y'all want some more? Y'all good?
I still got more in here, baby.
Good.
You quadrupled us, like,
Right.
you had us, all the way up.
Yeah. I swear little mama be my favorite. I swear I love her when you take it. Your type of feeling can't replace it. I gotta treat you proper, little baby. Yeah, I swear little mama so bad, bad. I swear my baby so bad. Whoa, whoa. It's an understatement to say oh easy. Why they hating, you know that ain't go. Not type to go at everyone.